just want to thank Anchor for making this podcast possible. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. It's totally free. They have creation tools that allow you to record, edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. They'll distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So go check it out. Go download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. It's real easy. That's what we use. I just edit the podcast, upload it to the website, and they pretty much do the rest of the work for us. So go check it out, guys. Thank you.
Guys, I'm in so much pain. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it.
Stop being a pussy!
Yes, as Sarge says, man, you need to, as comrade to comrade, I have to tell you, kind of a big mousy man. You need to grab by your bootstraps and pull, get up.
How? There's no boots, I don't have legs.
Listen, I don't make up your crazy sayings. You're American and make crazy sayings. How do you not all wear boots?
Boots? Who wears boots in the 21st century?
All right.
All right, let's just take a look at these wounds.
That's what I'm saying. So
God damn, Hayden, you're slowing us down. We've got places to go. Roll up these pant legs. Let's see.
To be honest, Sarge.
Holy! Look at that.
Is it
I've never seen a better color of green ever.
Green.
It smells. Oh my god.
Oh.
If it smelled something that bad, it was taking that one spy to the gulag. That American spy we captured that one time. It's pretty funny.
Just tell me it's grass.
Well,
we might actually have to take him to a hospital.
I would have to agree with you on that one.
What?
All right.
I've been asking for that this whole time.
Hey, then, I'm not going to lie, all right? I thought you were kind of complaining. I thought you were a little weak. But, I'd be complaining too with those wounds as myself I see here. Okay. All right,
How can I complain when I'm...
All right, Sarge, I guess we do have to take him to hospital. I am a bit worried, though. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get him to a good hospital in time. We might have to go to some outskirts Russian hospitals. They're kind of not known for their really classy ethnics, I'm not sorry, ethics. They're not great with their ethics out here, so...
Well, we're here on a secret mission. We don't need to go to one of those big fancy hospitals, because they'll find us. I think a little tiny one on the outskirts of some Russian town will just be great.
Alright, well, okay, there's hospital here pretty close here. We can keep dragging, I guess, Hayden along here. Right over this ridge, there is your town of a Schmeck, and I think they will have exactly what we're looking for.
I think
all right.
Pick my legs.
Now, you think you can walk some more, Hayden?
Yeah.
Not too long. We'll go be there right away.
With what legs?
All right.
You've been dragging me for like 4 miles. 2 miles.
All right. Well, here we are. Okay, here's building. I guess we'll go through the front. Okay, I just wanted to know that it only takes copays. Okay, let's go in. I guess we're inside. Okay, all right. Everybody inside the building. Okay. All right, Hayden.
All right.
Yes.
Now, we need to find a nurse. Someone to take care of Hayden here.
Right.
Excuse me. Parley English? Anybody?
Oh, yes. Hello.
Oh,
How can I help you?
Yes.
Yeah, our friend here might have a teeny bit of gangrene.
Oh, I thought you came for the COVID vaccine. I have plenty of them.
COVID.
So
It don't exist. What's this fancy thing coming up here?
What is COVID?
but
I've
it
been
does,
running
my
around
friend.
trying to do other things. I've heard about this COVID. Is he kind of crazy?
Yes, I have all different strains. The African strain,
Okay, well here.
northeastern strain. I have all vaccines for you. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, well we're busy right now, so if you could get to our friend and get him patched up right quick, like. We'd be
Yeah.
appreciative.
Much appreciative.
some
Okay,
kind of-
here's
Might be a couple hundred USD available for you if you can get it done quick.
You don't take USD. No, I take the Bitcoin. Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. They are trying to go a little bit more of the black market, if you know what I mean. They have ways of
Yeah,
getting...
Even Dogecoin, I would say.
Right, Dogecoin. All right,
would
I have
take
4 Dogecoin. I have 4 Dogecoin. You take it.
4.
4. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I've started to expand
do
my
that.
investment horizon, put more eggs into basket of eggs, I think is how you say it. So, isn't that right, Sarge?
what?
More basket of eggs, or is it eggs in basket,
Where are
or
we?
two birds with one stone? I can't remember.
Huh? What? What? What's going on, guys?
Oh, well, okay, we got doctor here. He's going to take a look at your
Yes, I am going to take very good care.
yes, your leg. Okay, so he let him
Let-
take a look
let
at the
me
leg.
take-
Do not try to struggle too much, okay? Let him.
Ooh, that's...
Go on and take him into surgery. We don't got a lot of time.
Okay.
Me and Chekhov here
This
will
way.
wait in the waiting room.
Okay, this way. Here, right. Yeah. Set him down right here. On the bed.
All right.
No.
You're gonna be
There.
okay, Hayden.
Okay.
We're gonna take this doctor here is gonna take real good care of you, okay?
Yes. Oh, man. Your friend is in great state. I can see that. Let me give him this quick. Here. Okay, your friend is now knocked out. He is gone. Now out. Out.
Okay.
Right, all right. We'll go.
Okay, thank you.
So, Chekhov,
Yes. What is it?
do you know of this hospital?
Do I know it?
I know you've got some KGB connections.
I do have KGB connections. To be honest, I don't know it, but I do love it. Let's just say, people do come Koei out of hospital quite well. I do know they've rated him with the most creepiest laugh of all the other hospitals I've ever heard. But to be honest, if I had choice, I would not choose this hospital. But, well, beggars can't be begging, if I believe that's how the Americans say it.
I mean, there is a lot of sounds coming in from that surgery room. Is that a buzzsaw?
Oh, a couple buzzsaws I've heard. He even might have a, what do you call it, a chainsaw as well. He runs a lot of those, and then every now and then he gets a little fancy and tries to use one of those electric lawnmowers too to help out, but nothing too
My
crazy.
friends, I was almost done and he got a phone call. I don't know how.
Yeah?
That phone has been ringing 13 minutes. He is a mystery, but he is on the phone. I don't know how
He is on the phone.
Who's on phone?
Well, I mean, I don't care if he's on the phone as long as you get the surgery done. We got going.
Agreed.
Yes, but he insists he be on the phone. I cannot finish when he is not knocked out. You know,
Well, I'm sure if you're cutting away with that buzzsaw, he's not going to be able to hear anything.
That's
Okay,
true,
okay,
I
I
guess.
must do that. Let me work. Yeah. Hello?
Hayden,
The phone
it's
is
me.
ringing.
It's me, dude.
Yeah.
Man. Hey, where you at right now, man?
Joe?
Yeah.
Dude, how'd you get this number? You said the phone has been ringing like 13 years, man. I guess it's just a hospital phone.
I just Googled hospital and came right up, dude. You know how the
Hospital.
internet is, man. And the biggest spy in the
I'm
world.
at the hospital. Oh, dude, what are you
Whoa,
doing?
calm down, man. Everything's
Where am I?
good.
Why am I at the zoo? Why am I at the hospital in the zoo? Why is it the zoo? Why are you a penguin and
Well,
I'm in the hospital?
Did you not know hospital zoos are the best zoos in the world? Are you not familiar with that?
Some guy's feeding some stuff in my...
Yes. All right, Hayden. What I need you to do is focus on, man. All right.
Joe.
What? Just say what?
When did you get breast implants?
Like 2 weeks ago, bro.
Oh,
That's why I haven't been
wow.
able to pick you up, man. See that money
I've
we
been pretty
made.
lonely lately, so maybe
I get that. All
You
that
wanna
money from
get
the GameStop stock, dude. Made so much money, dude.
Pizza?
Yeah, but the problem is, Hayden,
You want to get a pizza sub?
I do want to get a pizza sub. What kind of flavor are you looking at, man?
Flavor of love.
Yeah, like pizza sub, dude. You want a pizza sub?
Okay.
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 All right, but in order for us to get the pizza sub, man, you know what time it is.
No, don't say podcast.
It's podcast time. Oh, I'm sorry, man. It's podcast time, dude. That's what it is.
Ugh.
So,
Oh, what was that, man?
what about Batman?
I don't know what was in my mouth, like a rotten apple or something.
Something like that. Probably maybe an onion? Maybe an onion?
Yeah. Let's get this podcast over because I'm gonna need some food, you know.
Well, you're going to need a whole lot more than that, man. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is we probably ought to work on this real quick. So, why don't we get the podcast going, man? Look, you got a new microphone in your hand there? You see your microphone? Look at that.
Whoa.
Isn't
This
that
is like
crazy?
Elvis's microphone.
Dude, I know. It's insane right now.
How did I get this?
Oh, dude.
All right.
Yeah, you got your recording
I'm
equipment and
ready.
everything too, right?
Oh, yeah. Gonna plug it into this jukebox.
There you go. Plug it into that jukebox. But don't forget, you have to turn that switch over there to the right. Get the ice cream machine going.
Oh. I got some twitches.
You got twitches? That's all right, man. That's the normal side effects of your sedative.
Do you hear that laughing?
What? No, man. The only thing I hear is the cha-ching of the money we're making from this podcast, baby. We're about to have Joe Rogan on here in like 2 weeks.
Wait, the GameStop.
Yeah.
What happened to GameStop?
GameStop, man. Did you hear they bought out Best Buy and all the other companies that sell video games? In fact, they're about to take over the world government now.
Oh, no. That can't happen.
GameStop.gov. New government.
Wow, jeez.
I know. So in order to appease them, we need to add tribute money to them.
I guess I do have some topics we can do about.
What's that?
I have some new topics we can talk about.
Oh, new topics you can talk about? I'm totally down for it. What kind of topics?
Like gummy bears and sprinkles.
Heck yeah, we'll talk about all kinds of gummy bears and sprinkles. In fact, Chris is here. Chris, come on over, man. Look, here's Hayden.
Hey, what up, Hayden?
Yeah.
When did you get a new breast implant?
He came in off of the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I've always had breast implants.
Yeah. And he flew in on his Tyrannosaurus Rex with rocket straps attached to it.
Rocket straps?
Yeah, dude. What, you've never had rocket
Yeah, you've never seen my laser raptor?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Dude, you've got... Why did you paint your face like a shark?
Well, it's face painting day at the hospital.
I'm at the hospital. Oh, yeah. Okay. Are we ready for the...
All ready for the evening, buddy.
All right. Whenever you're ready.
All right, Hayden. Why don't you get it going for us? Start her up, man. And introduce us. Isn't that right, Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hayden. Come introduce us.
Oh, okay. Hey guys, my name is Hayden. Welcome back to the Pizza Subs. I've got my shark friend with extra, my friend here, Chris. And then we got Joe with his implant. Just average Joe here, the streamer.
It's true. What up, guys?
We're doing a podcast. So
all kinds of podcasts, fellas.
So yeah, what have you guys been doing lately?
Well, to be honest, man, I haven't been playing too much video games. I've been fishing a lot. I'm getting ready for some fishing tournaments out here in Colorado.
Fishing? No way.
Yeah, dude. Lots and lots of fishing, dude.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I just got a paid gig to DM a Dungeons and Dragons game, so that's fun.
Oh, dude, Dungeons and Dragons is awesome. I love doing that. I love DMing.
Yeah. And it's great getting paid for it too, because now I don't have to worry about the time that I'm taking to plan the session.
Yeah,
So
dude.
you're like that guy from Community? Yeah, that guy.
I haven't seen the show.
Oh, dude, it's a good.
Well, I guess my question is, how did you even get like paid? Like, how did someone actually find you and like ask you to go do the DMing? Like, how does one get hired to do dungeon mastering or game mastering for a group of
Right.
people?
Well, I ran into a woman who does that as a side gig. She's been brokering D&D groups with DMs, and she was currently in need for an extra DM. So I had to do a one-shot game so she could audition my DM skills before she sent me off with a group that had contacted her looking for some a DM.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
dude, I'm jealous of that.
She runs out of Denver Central Games down in Aurora, there, South Aurora.
Well, that's pretty cool, man. How long you been? How long have you been a DM for?
I've been running games since I was 20, so 21 years.
Nice, dude. Nice.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun to think about.
My favorite technique is to take my favorite video game and then let people run around it. So I write up a campaign world based off of my game and usually use some of the characters and ideas and side quests and things like that so that people can, see what happens if they had full control over what was happening within the game world that they loved.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
What have you ever played Dungeons and Dragons, Hayden? Ever done that?
No, not legitimately.
Oh, man, you've missed out, man. So
yeah,
let's see. I played
once, and like they kicked me out because I was just too crazy. I was just all over the place. How could he die and come back? How could he stab all these people?
That's awesome. That sounds commanded. Just sounds like either the DM just needed to guide you more, or you also needed to read a few cues. But if you go, I'd rather have people who are overly crazy, as long as you're not a murder hobo. Like if you're just running around trying to like kill random things, like, and I killed this one. It's like as long as you're not doing that crap.
I was 19, so my imagination was
just girls.
Like anything you could think of, yeah.
Just girls. Non-stop girls.
Yeah, girls. Girls with implants.
There you go.
Girls with implants.
Implant girls. No, they like I absolutely enjoy playing Dungeons and Dragons. I played one campaign that took me a little over a year and a half, and I've been DMing a current campaign that's been going on for like a year now. So it's been kind of fun. It's fun having people that committed, and I guess enjoying the experience that they're getting as a player, right? Must be doing a decent job enough for them to continue to stay. So it's been fun, man. It's been fun. Haven't written my own campaign. I've been running the ones, like the pre-written ones and
pre-written ones, yeah.
Yeah, for me, which is fine because I still like to rather focus on the rules and everything and just kind of getting to understand how, mechanics of other pre-written ones to kind of get ideas. I would like to write my own campaign someday. I don't know if
right.
I don't know how. I do know that could be quite the task to take on, but they are, one day I would like to write my own.
Right. I've always found that a lot of campaigns tend to need to be more guidelines to give you a lot of flexibility. You know?
Yeah, exactly. So for me, that was it. What was the first? How'd your experience as a DM for you, like your first campaign go? How'd that go for you?
For me, well, I was a player for several years before I became a DM, so I was at a point where the rules were already mostly ingrained, and then I had ideas for, how to adapt. Like, say somebody at the bar decided that they wanted to jump off the balcony, grab the chandelier, and then swing into one of the people that were fighting. And I was like, well, okay. So what you're going to do first is you're going to make an athletics check to make sure that you can get across to the chandelier. And then you're going to make an attack roll to see if you can make the unarmed attack with a penalty because you're swinging through the air. You know, just to have ways to adapt whatever people wanted to do. And that turned out really good. And then I guess I was working at trying to write books and stuff, so I was very descriptive and very good at telling a story and bringing people into the world so that they could see it in their mind's eye.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's pretty cool though, man. It's fun.
Yeah,
it's been cool. What's your biggest challenge you think as a DM you've faced so far?
My biggest challenge is finding out what people like, because each player is different, and trying to adapt the game to them. Sometimes you'll get like the combat hungry player. All they care about is combat and leveling up their characters and power gaming. And then you'll get the people in there that to want to just role play and puzzle solvers. And trying to make a game work for those different types of players is usually the biggest difficulty. Yeah.
Makes sense. Dude. You should DM a game with me and Hayden.
Nice.
For a podcast. That'd be cool.
No, just for funs in general. Shits and gigs.
That would be fun. That would be good. Yeah. Right now I've been running a lot of 5th edition, but my favorite is Pathfinder.
Pathfinder's cool. I'd like to learn that. I think I've just been trying to learn a lot more like intricate ways to play 5e. I really enjoy 5e a lot. I wish there was a little bit more. I hope whenever they make a 6th edition, I know that this might be taboo. Don't hate me, but I did like some of the cool buffing and debuffing aspects of 4. So I kind of wish they would try to simplify that style a little, have that, but add a little bit more into 5e. I think it'd be kind of fun to have a little bit more buffing and debuffing system. I think it would kind of add a little bit more of a whole game, like, I don't know, team-based aspect or whatever they call it. So, but perhaps, I mean, obviously I could do it myself, but I would have to be, smart and figure out how to, these rules intertwine with each other. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying, Hayden, right? That'd be such a stretch. Such a stretch.
I mean, yeah. Jeez.
Okay, but I'm not going to play Dungeons and Dragons with Hayden if he's the bard, because I'm not going to deal with a bard Hayden. I'm just going to say
a bard Hayden, having him singing songs. Dude, I am sneaking now. I'm doing better while I'm sneaking.
Did you see that video of Elon Musk in the sea shanties?
No, he's singing sea shanties?
He's like, so he did a podcast with Joe Rogan again, like a new one, at his new location. And so it's just this clip of like Joe Rogan laughing. He's like, I didn't know about the pirate music. And then Elon's like all serious. Oh yeah, the sea shanties? Yeah. And Joe Rogan's just laughing. He's like, I thought you were joking. He's like, oh no, I love that music. And so he was like singing a sea shanty.
Really? That's so freaking cool.
Yeah. Yeah, you should look it up. It's funny.
That sounds like it would be hilarious.
Elon,
and he's doing it all straight-faced and crazy.
That's hilarious. Yep. Freaking
yeah,
Elon Musk,
and then Joe Rogan's laughing. He's like, ha ha ha, and then like Elon's like, are you making fun of me? Like he kind of gets that like, when you're in high school and like someone like laughs at like your artwork. He had that like face on him, like, hey, don't laugh at what I like. Like Elon's kind of like, okay, this is weird. Yeah, I like the sea shanties,
He's like, yeah, sea shanties are cool, dude. Sea shanties are awesome, man.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, Joe was just laughing up a storm. Like I don't know, it's kind of funny, but it's like kind of cool.
Sea shanties
definitely would not expect Elon,
You would not expect Elon to know sea shanties? Have you not?
No, you would like like you'd kind of suspect like, oh, okay, like I would be like, oh, okay. I would kind of be surprised with like, yeah, that makes sense, you know.
Right.
Unless it's someone like, you know, I don't know, someone else that would like Ozzy Osbourne or something. Like Miley
Ozzy
Cyrus.
Osbourne.
Just Ozzy Osbourne trying to sing it. Hey, John, we'll come in here, sing a she shanty for you, man. If you don't mind, I'll come in here, sing a she shanty for you.
We're on a crazy show.
Yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum.
Yeah. And then he ate a bat. Okay.
That's so funny. He's singing sea shanties. Yeah.
Yeah. That would be
that laugh he does, that freaking Ozzy Osbourne laugh. Yeah.
They used to do that when I went to the Rockies game. They used to do that. They used to do that song.
Crazy
at
Train?
the Rockies game. Yeah. He used to laugh. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Before they.
Yeah, dude.
Whatever.
Freaking Crazy Train.
Crazy Train, yeah.
Crazy Train.
But they only played the beginning at the Rockies game, like before the.
Yeah. Well, no. It was Larry Walker's. It was Larry Walker's intro song, man. Like Larry, like everybody up to bar next is Larry Walker. Dinner. I. Right. Everyone's like, oh, yeah. You know, like me, like
right.
He's like, oh, this is the greatest. You know, Rockies will win the World Series this year. Because I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Because I'm stupid.
And then it's 2007 or 8 or whatever. And you're like, yes, they actually have a chance.
No, don't talk to me about 2008.
That's the only time I like the Rockies, and I'm like, okay, back to the Avalanche.
They can go to hell.
The Avalanche?
No, the Rockies.
Oh, that's right. We talked about this before.
Yeah.
You had a crazy experience, like trying to pick up your wife downtown Denver.
Oh, yeah, no. The Avs can go to hell. Like, real hardcore. Never again.
Yeah. I like the Avs because of, like, 96 and 97. Like, that time, like, when I was playing hockey, I was like, yes, I, like, looked up to them. And they're, like, back-to-back wins.
You're like, they're the best.
But then,
the best!
I don't know. I was watching some, like, Tim Tebow highlights yesterday.
Did you just say you're watching Tim Tebow highlights?
Yeah, I was just like, I saw a tweet from him, and I'm like, oh, you know how great? I was like, I wonder, like, if I could find that clip of him, like, winning the playoff game.
Oh, when you beat the Pittsburgh Steelers? When you beat the Steelers?
Yeah, I was like, yes.
Dude, no one expected that. That was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie though, I was pretty pissed off that he beat my Bears. We were up 2.
Oh no.
We were up 2, and
really?
when we got beaten by Tim Tebow, we're like, dude, that's it. We can't show our faces anymore, dude. This is it. That's it. At the end of the day, it's good playing with everybody. It's good hanging out with everybody.
Well, every game he played, he would like they'd be losing, like, oh, they're down by 10, 20 or whatever, and then he'd just come back.
Dude,
it's like what?
Tim Tebow knew how to win, man.
Prater kicked a 63-yard field goal or whatever.
He's like, the kicking team.
All these records. Yeah, but yeah, you have any favorite teams, Chris? Sports teams?
You know, I don't watch a whole lot of sports. Yeah, I'm like the one Canadian who doesn't watch hockey. I don't know. My whole life is all been I don't watch others succeed. I go and succeed myself. So I don't waste my time watching sports and cheering on some other team to play when I can be out there doing my own stuff and succeeding in my own life.
Right. But it's also like inspiration, like seeing other people succeed in their own way.
That's why I watch the Olympics once in a while. Maybe I'll watch like the very last final game between the best teams, you know, the Grey Cup or the Rose Bowl or the, you know, Super Bowl or whatever. Whenever you get to the end game of the whole season, I might watch that because then those are the players at the peak of their game, and that's probably going to be, you know, the best game to watch.
Like
That's
the
me.
women's,
That's my personal
US
thing.
soccer. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, for
Crazy.
me, I know for like I'll never be as good as any of those players. So I can try to succeed all I want, but I know I'll never be as good as like Peyton Manning or anything like that. So I don't mind watching them go kick ass.
Yeah, that's what I say. Be good at your own thing.
Well, I know, but I can watch them be good at their thing while I'm getting drunk. I'm pretty good at. I want to be good at drinking, and I can do that while I watch football.
There you go. There you go.
2-1, man. 2-1.
It's like I don't understand those like old people that just like yell at the TV. You should have gone right. That was a bad play, coach.
It's my favorite.
Like,
it's my favorite thing to do when I'm a fan. Pretend like I would know, and then like my fat ass sitting there drinking like beer, being like, "What idiot! Can't believe look, you can't even run!" Just like screaming about it. Cody Parkey with the double door.
Stand up straight.
Yeah, it's just like,
how does he not
kick a football 60 yards out? I'm like I can do it. His leg, his leg was there. The laces were facing. Of course, he was gonna miss the field. Like I'm prepping up for 9 News to stop by my house and then like ask me like hey, what do you think? How do you think your team could have done? Like where do you think that things went wrong? I'm like and like all of a sudden I put shoe in my mouth. We got to play some better football. They just play better football. And when it comes to things.
Yeah.
But we really should have done was, like we really should have focused more on our mistakes. So we're going to keep practicing. We're going to get better. We're going to turn this season around. Biggest thing is teamwork. We're going to focus more on teamwork, and we're going to play better football. And that's the press conference. It'd be so funny. Hey, Mr. Smith, during the fourth quarter,
yes, sir.
on the third down, when you guys are at the 25-yard line, what do you think should have? Well, they ran a wheel route, but really what we should have did was go ahead and dumb pitch the ball.
Hail Mary that bitch.
Just, we should have, of course they were going to put pressure on us, and we should have expected that pressure. And we just didn't react or adapt to that pressure coming on us. So that's something we're going to be looking at practice next time.
Well, I like how they interview people coming out of the stadium. They're like pissed off.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Yeah, he went left when he should have gone right. I don't know what to tell you. We would have had the game.
Dude. Well, it's like when Cody Parkey missed the field goal. He straight missed that field goal. Well, it was tipped. I don't want to hear it. It was tipped. He shouldn't have tipped and let the ball get tipped. It wasn't that far of a field goal to kick anyways. So, ball shouldn't have been tipped because that means he kicked it low anyway, so he still screwed it up. So I don't care what they say. Oh, the ball's tipped. I don't know. Anyways, see him doing it. Anyways, but the biggest thing is like there's this video, the fan videos afterwards are like people are just start raving mad about Cody Parkey missing this field goal. And like this guy,
really?
It's this Bears, yeah, dude, because he cost us. Well, he lost like 3 games for the Bears that season. Okay, so us Bears, we didn't get our away game, so we had to play that game against him, and we lost it because he missed that field goal again. And shit like that, man, it was kind of funny, dude. Like, he's just so like this fan's just recording himself. He's like, I don't know how much they're paying this guy, $6 million, $7 million. But Cody Parkey can't freaking hit a freaking field goal. Like, just like, obviously, with more colorful language. And it's just, I'm like, that's so awesome. I'm like, that's how I want to be. That's exactly how I react to.
Yeah. But it's like, you have one job to kick a field goal, and you can't make any of them.
Right. I know.
I mean, like, they're not, like, going to hit everyone, obviously, but
that's go time, though. He gets paid $6-7 million to kick a gosh darn ball. I'm gonna make sure
that
you get paid that much money to kick a ball. I'm freaking kicking 4,000 balls a day. My right leg is gonna look like my right arm. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Jeez. Just pure muscle, dude.
Yeah.
Like just like I got a big ass pimp walk.
That's what he's doing on the sidelines. It's my turn. Oh shoot! Hang on. Zip.
The news reporters come in. So why do you only work out the right leg?
It's
well, at least I don't skip leg day.
Yeah, I was about to say we never skip leg day. Never skip leg day.
Right. It's so embarrassing when I go to the gym. It's like I try to do the like bicep curls, and then my like left arm is like slacking. I'm like, what the heck? Like, guy, this is not how it's supposed to work. Like, why is my right arm so much stronger than my left arm?
Yeah.
Like, come on, keep up. Like, I'll have to have like a smaller weight in my left arm than my right arm. Like, guys, it's not what it looks. I promise.
I promise.
I promise. I'm a good Christian boy.
Dude, if I was a kicker, all I would do is have one sandbag on my leg, like my right leg, the whole time, and just add more and more sand to the bag.
It's like donuts, like a baseball bat, just weights on you.
And just add more and more.
Yep.
Strap
He's got
my
a metal
toddler.
leg.
Once Carter gets like older, just strap him to my leg and just like walk around the house with it.
Yeah.
Just getting massive.
Dad, the door. Oops. Sorry, son.
Did you guys watch that
my
Zack
leg's not as
Snyder
strong
cut?
as I thought.
Did you guys watch that Zack Snyder cut at all?
What's that?
Not yet. No, is it out yet? I've been
Yeah.
watching it all.
Apparently, it's like pretty good. So much so that like
Did you have to have HBO for it only or something?
no. I think
What
you can
service
buy
is
it.
on?
To be honest, I don't know.
Disney Plus, probably.
Probably Disney Plus. Yeah, they probably bought them out already.
Or the new Peacock.
Something like that.
Install the Peacock and you get all the NBC.
I want to see your peacock, your peacock, cat.
No thanks, Dad.
But do you guys know how long that movie is?
I know.
The Zack Snyder cut? It's 4 hours
It's
long.
like 3 hours or something.
It's 4. It's 4 hours long.
4.
4 hours.
Goddamn hours.
Wow.
Like the Lord of the Ring cuts, I think were like 3.5, and even then I have to take like an intermission break. I can't imagine watching a superhero movie for 4 hours, dude.
Alright, use the bathroom and get some snacks.
It's like, it's crazy, dude. Like how much, like how long that movie is and how willing everybody was going to be to like watch that movie. But
Right.
like,
No, for sure.
what's even more crazy is now that
When you're watching it at home, you can pause it as many times as you want. So
right. Well, and the biggest thing, right, to go to the bathroom, right? Just trying to hold that 42-ounce Slurpee inside your freaking bladder the whole time.
Right. Yeah.
Oh.
But so like they're talking about like doing that to the Avengers, like making like an extended cut of the Avengers movies.
That'd be cool for sure.
Like my curiosity is because like I remember Braveheart. That was a long movie. You had to do 2 VHS tapes to watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was like Titanic too. Yeah.
Like 2 VHS
My
tape.
parents would come down. Why is the second tape missing from this? Oh shoot! I forgot to pop it out. Put it out. No.
The painting scene.
Oh, I saw it all, baby.
Like the movie is pristine except for that one strip of tape for that scene, just nonstop rewinding on it.
It looks like you've watched this over 1,000,000 times.
That's some good use marks. Yeah, there's some like burn marks on this. They pop it in, it goes to that exact, like the exact timing to that.
Every time you have a pre-rewinded for it.
Shoot, you got to go back to 52 minutes and 33 seconds. Exactly. When you didn't have internet.
Oh, dude, man, the internet made it way easier. Didn't have to like sneak your parents like rated R VHS tapes.
Right, you could actually buy something that could rewind it for you.
Dude, no joke. Funniest thing ever though is like, you know, because the movies were like that. So like, what was it? Gone with the Wind. You know, it's like what Kevin Costner and everything.
Oh, I never
in
saw
it.
that.
So there's there's a scene where the Native Americans are like, the chief or whatever. And they start doing it, and like you see her like she's topless, right? And our teacher forgot in high school. Our teacher forgot to like go past that, so that pops up, and one of the guys, and you're gonna have to edit this out. You know, maybe I'll just say it, but he's like the T version of the female anatomy. So he's like, yeah, and he just screams it out, no, the T word, you know. It's like just like the funniest thing. It was like the funniest thing ever, right in the middle of class, and my teacher's like, God dang it, like she has to walk up.
Just that one kid that's like immature. Everybody else is cool with it.
Right.
Like, yeah, we know.
Everyone's
And that
Yeah.
one kid. What are those beautiful things?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
God dang it. It's like, all right.
What class was it?
It was funny. So, no. I
That's fun. That's like watching Game of Thrones.
Well,
okay,
that's all...
kids, it's a movie day. Game of Thrones.
Someone said...
It's a wiener.
I saw a meme where someone was saying, if you want to watch, like if you don't have HBO Max, like just put on an old medieval movie and every like 5 minutes, pause and put porn on real quick, and then go back and watch it. Game of Thrones right there. So like, or they're saying that for Lord of the Rings. They're like, if you don't just throw Lord of the Rings on, and then every 5 minutes, pause it and play some porn, and then start the movie back up.
Jeez,
That's
dude.
great. I love that. Dang, dude. Like kids get easy
Dual
access
screen
to this stuff.
Like
man.
those kids have dual monitor screens, dual screen.
Just ready to go. They're just waiting. They were just waiting for it.
Just waiting.
Yeah,
Social
just
studies.
Just waiting.
What are we learning from this, kid? A whole lot of stuff.
Oh man, it's good stuff. It's good stuff.
We used to do that all the time. Like, it was so weird. Like, some of my finals would be like, all right, movie day. Like, we watched Shrek in one of my classes for
Really?
finals. Like, what the?
Man, that's awesome. The only thing,
Yeah, it's like,
yeah, the only thing I remember is like one of my last classes I had were like half of it were seniors and half of it were juniors who were smarter. So they were in the senior class. So like there was like a junior outing or whatever. So like half of the class wasn't gonna go because they're not juniors. Like it's a junior only event. So my teacher's like, "All right, dude, it's movie day," and he put on Zoolander, and we just watched Zoolander the whole movie. Like,
oh, nice.
The craziest
Nice.
thing too is like because hey, remember we had like those block days where like classes were like the extended class, so you take 3 classes and they're longer, kind of a thing.
Yeah, like Wednesday and Thursday or whatever.
Yeah. So it was like one of those days. Yeah. So we just sat and watched
Terrible.
Zoolander the whole time. He's like, I timed it. This movie's perfect. If we start it now, right when it ends, the bell will go. And sure enough, that's what happened. So we just watched Zoolander the whole time. It was pretty freaking awesome. They were just quoting the movie the whole time. I was like, I'm down for
All right,
this.
Zoolander 2 is out. Gotta watch it.
We don't mention Zoolander 2.
Yeah, with Will Ferrell and
Well, Zoolander
Justin
was in
Bieber.
Zoolander 1. Just moved out to.
that's right.
Yeah, Will Ferrell was in the first one too.
Yeah,
And Justin Bieber
It's just
are
bad.
Justin
That's all. Just bad.
Yeah,
Dude,
just
man.
bad.
No, man, dude.
There's some funny stuff to it though.
I don't think I've seen Zoolander 2.
Don't bother. Don't do it. You don't miss
It's
anything.
free on Amazon if you have Amazon Prime.
You know what's also free? Not watching it. Don't do it.
Yeah. It looks like the Snyder
I
Cut
like
is
how
only on
recent.
HBO Max.
Is it really?
Max. I gotta have the Max
Mhm.
edition.
Oh, they got HBO
You
Mark.
gotta have
Like-
HBO
I
Max.
have
Like the
HBO
iPhone
Mark.
12 Plus Max. Like, what is that? What is with Maxes in these?
Yeah, I know, dude.
services?
Oh, so they only get the HBOs? What about HBO Steven? What about HBO Lucas?
What about HBO Plus?
Yeah. What about HBO Flix?
HBO Minus.
HBO Multiply. I don't have HBO Max. I got HBO Multiply though. If that matters.
You know what HBO stands for, right?
Hot bothered ostriches.
Huge boob overdose.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear.
Nice.
That's what I want to hear.
Stupid kids making it up.
That's funny.
He said boobs.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Dad, if you won't let me go on Pornhub, what about an HBO Max subscription?
Can you give me this HBO Max subscription?
It's okay. It's cinema.
Yeah, this is art.
Cinema.
This is
Yeah.
art, Dad.
I want to be a videographer of the
This
human
is how I'll
anatomy.
increase my education. This is my future. All my futures.
Oh, jeez. So transitioning. Have you heard anything about the new Halo?
No, I just know they've done some stuff to it. Things are looking good, I guess. I don't know.
Did you hear that there's no dual wielding?
Oh yeah.
Supposedly.
Pretty upset about that.
That's crazy, dude.
Well, I mean, to be honest, dual wielding wasn't around until the second one, and then which you used a lot, and then definitely by the fourth time you stopped doing it. To be fair, like dual wielding was cool for like 2007.
It still is. You go on Call of Duty, you get the akimbo. I used to do that in Modern Warfare 2. You akimbo the sawed-off shotguns, and you just run around and.
Oh, I don't want to talk to you about that right now. Now you make me upset. I remember like those like 1887s or whatever, like those lever action shotguns. Those things were like super crazy overpowered or whatever.
Yeah, they're like assault rifle, or they're like rifles essentially.
Yeah, dude, they would just like snipe people.
Yeah, but yeah, apparently someone said it was going to be delayed again, but then that kind of got announced, but we're still not sure
They're kind of
the release date.
They ought to just do it.
So they're thinking holiday.
They really ought to just do it. Just put it out. But I mean, if they're changing a lot, though, it might be because they're changing a truckload of stuff on it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the graphics are all updated. They're like, all right, we had to go from.
Well, I guess, but
360 graphics.
Well, they've done it before. Like this was pre-stage alpha. For me, it was the map designing, right? Like the architecture design was like not up. Did you ever see those scripts? Like it was a bunch of like pylon, like tower, like octagon pieces. Like it's hard to explain it, but
it just didn't unrendered because.
Cool. No, I didn't see.
Things not gonna come out looking like that. I mean. What game was it? I remember playing a game and it was like that. It had to like load. I think that was Battlefield 4, honestly.
Or what?
And it would just lag so much that everything would just be like unrendered, and then it would have to like slowly like re-render itself.
Sounds like something Battlefieldy.
Yeah, I think that was like Battlefield 4. I
remember back in the day that happened a lot for people who were playing PC games. World of Warcraft, and they'd walk into Ironforge and have to sit there and wait for 10 minutes for the buildings to load up and the people to load in. But I had like a $5,000 computer when it first came out, and I never had to worry about that. Ironforge is instantaneous.
You're like, this is easy. You're like,
hey guys, where are you?
People are like,
I'm already doing the raid, guys.
Mine won't load in. You're like, that sounds like a poor person problem. Not mine.
Didn't you get that stimulus check, man?
No.
I haven't got mine yet.
You really should think about getting a better computer.
Yeah. Listen here. If you don't have a $5,000 computer, don't even talk to me or even get on this. You might as well just get an Xbox 3 or PlayStation 3.
Right.
Forget it. Hop on the console.
How about you install a graphics card?
Yeah. You know what I would do? Have you tried pouring water on your PC? Because that's the only thing that thing's good for right now, is being a paperweight. You're like, God dang, dude. Fine. Jeez, sorry. Like, you never felt so bullied in your entire life. Except for these nerds coming out and just roasting your rig.
Does it even open a Word document? I bet it.
I bet he doesn't have Word document, and he has that pad. He has WordPad. He has WordPad.
WordPad.
Just that, and it's only got 3 fonts. You know, you're like,
freaking.
I'm just trying to do my thing.
Yeah,
what are you doing? Using a laptop?
Look at this guy. Oh, portability. Listen here. I don't leave my house for anything unless it's for a ordered case that I might be getting in trouble for when it comes to some sexual assault allegations. But besides that, I don't ever leave.
Oh, it's good for
this guy doesn't even have giant magnets on his desk so he can clear his hard drive if somebody breaks into his house.
It's just a giant heater is all that is.
I bet he's responsible and has money in his savings account.
He probably has a 401k.
He's probably thinking about the future. The future's now, old man. The future's now.
Doesn't he know there's Social Security for that?
You know, they're probably trying to worry about all kinds of other things. But you know what's funny is you on the other end, you're like, I don't care, but then you log off and you sit in your bed and you think about it for like 2 hours.
I really need a new computer.
Oh man, dude.
Instead of this Apple II I'm using.
Dude, I'm happy with mine, but I spend too much on mine for how much I still play on console.
Yeah, you and the console.
Dude, all my friends are on it, man. It's just super freaking easy to do, dude. Like, console gaming is just, like, significantly easy. Like, you know what's crazy, too? Is, like, I don't know what it is on Call of Duty.
And it's good, too. It's, like, everything is just so optimized.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like, what's crazy, too, is, like, there is... Whenever there's an update for the games, for, like, Modern Warfare, there's, like, this thing called, like, a texture pack. And, like, I've never had that playing Modern Warfare on my console. They're like, I'll download a new update, okay, which will take 40 minutes because each one's like a 30,000 gig update, right? So I do that.
PC is a nightmare.
And then I sit there, and then it's like, oh, by the way, you have to upload texture packs. So then I gotta wait even longer after this update to do the texture update. And then if I don't do the texture update, the game's like, oh, well, your performance is really going to lag if you don't do the texture update. I'm like, God dang, you just freaking play the freaking game. But like my Xbox is like, hey, it's downloaded, pre-downloaded for you, whore. Get in here. Okay, put your sweats on, grab some Cheetos, shove it into your belly button and hold on to it, and let's get going. And then I'm like, all right.
Yeah, and then wipe them all over the controller. So
yeah, right?
Sticky.
Yeah, dude, my PC
the
stuff
only
can
thing
handle wipes.
That like consoles have, like the only issue is like low memory, or you don't have enough space. You don't have enough hard drive space for this. And it's like that's the only thing. It's like,
dude, these games are so
Call of Duty's
thirsty
like
for it too.
100 freaking gigs to download. And my friend had an old PS4 and he was trying to play Call of Duty, and it's like you got to delete every single game off the system to play it.
Dude,
so he had like Destiny and Call of Duty.
Destiny,
I'm like, dude, get Apex. I can't download it.
That's one of the reasons why Destiny got rid of a lot of their levels, like a lot of their planets, was because loading products and updates and stuff were so big, they had to wait for it all to like download, and they're like, screw it. Like, people are like, all our updates and everything is like, the game's now like 150 gigs. So in order to like save room and everything, they deleted a bunch of, planets quote unquote disappeared, and they're going to be time released activities or whatever. But it's because
like they did at Pluto.
Yeah, but they did it specifically because their game was so big with everything in it that they're like, dude, and they're like, and they like did figure out what like places people went to, and just basically got rid of like the least activity places there is. It's like
the places that nobody went to.
Yeah, basically. So it's pretty smart.
That one guy. I love that place.
Like I said, it's pretty smart. They needed to do that because, like, gosh, dude, some of those games, they're just so thirsty for space. And, like, what's crazy is, like, how fast space is, like...
Call of Duty just keeps going.
Just going. Like, dude, like, no joke. Even when the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 came out, right? The gigs were, like 500, right? And the game started to be 20, like, gigabytes at the start.
Oh,
now,
yeah, they're
dude,
20,
like,
yeah.
80, 90 to 100 now. Okay. Just a span of, like, 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
They're so massive now.
Well, the freaking, what is it? The Battle Royale games are just big.
Well, the maps are huge. It's like...
Yeah, and all the detail and stuff, yeah.
Everything they add to it. It's crazy. So, like you said, like, that's the hard part, is just, like, how can I expand my memory to perform better?
And you can't right now, right? On the new Xbox, you have to have, like, a proprietary...
No, Xbox has their own, but it's expensive. Like... it's an SSD and you just stick it in the back. They actually have pre-rig spots. And what's cool is, like, you can, like, pull that SSD out, take it to your buddy's house and slap it in there so you don't have to wait for games to download. So if you buy a game digitally...
literally slap it. Just, like...
Slap, yeah. Well, you gotta lick then slap. Lick, slap. If you don't lick, slap.
Dude, you licked that before?
Yeah. Bro, did you lick it? No, did you put it in dry? I just put it in. Bro, you're supposed to lick it!
What?
You're gonna damage my products!
Yeah, you're gonna damage. Remember when people used to blow on the cartridges? They used to like blow spit way up into there. I'm like, oh man, is that gonna work?
Use a Q-tip to clean it out.
No, they're just straight up. Oh, here it is. And there are a pile of like books and stuff. Here it is. Here's Rogue Squadron, and then these. Wow. Okay. Did it survive the test?
Get a Q-tip in there, lick the Q-tip.
Put some Vaseline on it.
Oh man, spit's good for it. Spit's good for it. I don't know, man. No, spit's good for it.
Yeah, it's like envelopes. You want to lick them. What?
I don't need any money.
Okay.
Who doesn't need money?
Craziness. Everybody. No one needs money.
Right, but it's just so funny just trying to lick that stuff and everything. And oh god, dude. Like we had the Q-tips. My buddy had like this cleaning kit, like it was this pre-made cleaning kit that you would take. It was like these thick Q-tips that you would like take the spray it on that product. It was like almost alcohol stuff or whatever. And basically you just put it on your stuff there. It's pretty funny.
Clean the lenses.
It was pretty funny.
That's crazy.
Just pre-lubricated cleaning stick.
So
those were the days.
Oh,
I remember also having like CD cleaner that I'd always have to keep around.
Oh,
I don't think I've actually had to clean a CD in years though. Even though Xboxes and PlayStation still use CDs, I used to have to like scratch fix every single one of my Xbox games,
dude,
regularly.
Well, nothing was more like really hard to say was when you're over a friend's house or a new friend's house, especially someone who's cooler than you, and they invite you over, you're like, cool, and you bring the game
like
over, and you know their Xbox is the one that's broken and it won't read, and they're like, dude, your disc is dirty, here, let me clean it, and you're like, no, it's fine, and they're wearing like their freaking Metallica shirt that they've washed 4 times, and then also all of that decal on front is like melting off and just like sticking up. And they take that disc
just freaking
and they wipe
rubbing it all over the freaking
all over it,
adding scratches,
just more
McDonald's grease all over it.
Yeah, and then
don't do it.
And then they put it in, and then they pull it out, and like, oh yeah, see, you got a big old scratch. That's why it won't work. And you're like, you put it
there. Yep.
Or like the kids that you like oh yeah, here you put in a game that you want, like the 360 or whatever. Like, okay, you open up the game disc and you open up the cartridge booklet or whatever, and then you go to put in the disc, you click it out, and then as you putting it in, you're like, what the heck? There's like 8 million scratches on the bottom of this thing. You're like, dude, what happened? He's like, yeah, my dog kind of got to it. Like, what, did you like play frisbee with your dog with this disc?
Oh my god!
Like, what the heck, man?
Working at GameStop, dude. Just
when you used to,
just refusing games, and then they would like try to like talk to me, be like, "No, the game's good. It still works." I'm like, "Dude, my guy, it's in half." Yeah. You just gotta just put some really
trying to sell you used games that are all scratched and busted.
Yeah. Chris, did you work at GameStop?
Together.
I feel like everybody.
It bent in 18 different ways.
Yeah, I feel like everybody worked at GameStop like one time.
I never did.
Dude, you did not miss out.
I remember Blockbuster.
Oh,
like, you used to get these games just like scratched.
Just scratch.
And you're like, it doesn't work. What did you do to it? I didn't use the guy before me. Yeah, you probably did something. This was your dog. We're gonna charge you. What?
You're like, what? No, that's why I brought it back. Because it wouldn't work.
Right. It's bad. Like, jeez, then they had to go out of their way and make these Blu-ray.
Uh-oh. Hello? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on a second, guys.
Hold on,
Hold
what?
on, all right, hold on. We're at a good stopping point right now. Real quick, hold on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude, my area's been having a hard time with the internet. Especially because some construction guy cut down, or cut like our cables. So Comcast did something. So hold on, pause.
All right.
I'm gonna do a speed test right now. See my health. We're fine now because literally it just hiccuped. You guys lost connection. My PC lost connection. So, anyways, what I heard last. Hey, what were you just talking about, Hayden?
Let's have 2 more topics, and then we can.
No, yeah, but what were you just talking about now? You mentioned something you cut out. Everything was good until then.
No, we were just talking about the discs being scratched and stuff.
Right. Which
and
I heard.
How they had to make unscratchable discs because people go ham on them now.
Dude, yeah, okay, yeah, for sure. Well, that was like the crazy thing about Blu-ray. When Blu-ray came out, everyone's like, this one's stronger. Like, holy cow. Blu-ray was the best part about gaming discs.
No, the HD discs.
Mm-hmm.
They because they were stronger. They wouldn't scratch like a CD disc, your compact disc. They wouldn't scratch like that.
Yeah.
Blu-ray was significantly stronger. Like whatever that coating was, man, they would come in nice and clean.
Really scratch the disc.
Yeah, you still could, and it was so funny when I was still working GameStop when the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 came out, right? And they were running Blu-ray on their discs. Like, it was just so funny when someone would come in with a heavily scratched game, and I'd be like, "Dude, my guy, what'd you do to this?" It's like, "What? What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Dude, to scratch this, man, that takes effort. That takes effort."
Yeah.
He's like, "But I did it." Cracks his fingers.
But all right, but so what
was
what were the other ones you were talking about?
Yeah. Buys a PS4 later on. But yeah. So how about those NFTs?
And
have you guys heard about those?
No, what is an NFT?
The NFTs. So I think it's called like a non-fungible token, which I still don't even understand what that means. But essentially it's like a trading card, but it's electronic. So people are selling like, you can own like the original copy of LeBron James, like making a slam dunk or whatever, like someone like scoring a game-winning touchdown or whatever. You can own that piece of like media.
Yeah.
Pictures and stuff, or like just like digital art. Selling them on, I don't know where you see them. Yeah, it's essentially like online collectibles, and there's only one person that can own those things. So like the New York Times is offering a piece that they wrote, or some kind of document that they uploaded from the 1800s or something. Early 1900s. And you can like buy it and own that digitally. So
and be the only person that can access it.
Yep. And then you can trade it and bid for it. So kind of like online collectibles.
I do not trust digital stuff. I do not trust it. No.
You get hacked.
So, like just hacking and everything too. No thanks. I'm gonna run real stuff. That's crazy how the digital world is going so hard, and like people are like, there's nothing at all that could go wrong with me owning an only digital thing. There's no way that people can access this, or I might be able to lose my entire account access. Yeah, no way. Stick with, if you're looking at collectability, stick with physical forms. I forget the digital world. Sooner or later, like that right there is what's going to crash the market next. I promise you. The housing crisis is what caused 2008. There's going to be some kind of digital wealth that's going to cause a crash in the market. Whether it be some form of way that these Bitcoins do it, when companies or any kind of thing like that, that's what's going to be the next, what's a good way to say it, like a recession? Like the next big recession, right? Like recessions always happen. Small amount of recessions happen. But like the next one that actually hurts people, I guarantee you will probably be some form of a cause of some digital currency system based that caused it. Like as soon as companies start relying on those digital coins or whatever, and all of a sudden you can't grant access, right? All of a sudden, boom, it goes, right? Or something causes it, or one day, like hypothetically, say somebody hacks it into it, right? And now all of a sudden everyone's like, screw that, like like somebody, they can be like, hey, people have been hacking and getting access to people's Bitcoins. But then you as a Bitcoin owner is going to try to hurry up and sell everything, right, and get that into cash dollars. And they do that. And that just kills that market. Just kills it. Some kind of big scare, in my opinion. So, and that's where I think the next big recession is going to happen. Like massive one, probably bigger than 2008. I'm thinking like back to like the 1920s would be caused by a digital market crash. I wouldn't rely on it.
And then there goes all the articles. Digital art.
Yeah.
was someone.
Yeah.
No, yeah. So.
Yeah, digital crash. I mean, that happens in pretty much every single apocalypse movie. Is we lose access to all like digital content.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
What if we lost all ability to use electronics or whatever, like EMP strikes?
Yeah. All that stuff, man. The
That'd be
digital
insane.
world is what's going to cause some bad accidents.
And now the military has a boat that has a laser on it. That's like super precise, super powerful. So
oh, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, you can't even see it. It's invisible. They just point it at something and bam.
Can you imagine you're some schmuck on an enemy like ship hanging out? You're talking to your buddies, you're having your cigarette break, and all of a sudden your buddy's head just gets his laser hole cut right through it, just out of nowhere, just hole appears and he
saws
collapses.
half your ship. Huh?
Yeah, what the hell?
Right.
It's like, hey, why is that guy with a big binocular looking at us? Yeah, imagine having like a small form of that, like a handgun or like a hand.
Right.
You know, a laser. You could just point at something or someone. Just all right. Gee,
Yeah.
that'd be unsafe and
craziness.
Yeah. All right. Well.
But yeah. Anything else we should talk about?
I think that's really it. Other than that,
how's the Suez Canal? Is that thing?
Oh, dude, the canal
Finally
thing's
free.
hilarious, man. The way that boat's gone sideways into the tunnel.
Yeah, how the heck does that happen?
Drew, you're drunk.
Ooh.
You're drunk.
Yeah.
You're drunk.
This guy was buying an NFT. This will be great.
Yeah, he's like, listen, if you don't trade me, 1998 LeBron James, okay, right now, I will take this boat and shove it up against the side of that canal. I will stop 10% of the market.
Yeah.
My favorite part is how they're trying to get one excavator was out there for a hot minute, like by himself, trying to like save the day. Like out of everything else, there's only one. They send like one excavator who's like, yeah, I'll try my best.
The Egyptian boats are trying to get it free. These little tugboats. I'm like, how much horsepower do those things really have? They only have one guy and a bulldozer. Yeah, I had to rent this from a construction site.
You know, like
we're building a new pyramid or whatever. You know, we only have one because we usually used to use people and then stack them in the pyramid. So this is kind of new technology for us. Like, what the heck? I saw that. It's like when you go to the park and you have like that manual excavator or whatever, you can pick up the sand.
Oh yeah.
It's like that guy. But yeah, I guess they got it free. I don't know how that happens.
I don't know. You just gotta drive straight. Just drive straight.
Right.
Yeah, especially it's like, this is the most important canal or whatever, blocking $15 billion of trade, losing whatever every day. And it's like, why is the canal like that then? Why isn't it like more concrete or like more sturdy, you know? Or like,
dude, all that stuff.
Right? Yeah.
Well, like they use. I mean, they just don't have to. I mean, how long has that canal been open? And I didn't think they'd have to worry about someone. If you watch, you can see his route. Like it wasn't like, hey, everything was fine, and all of a sudden he like, like for 2 seconds, and they got stuck. Bro was like swerving, like some like a 98 Honda Accord at 2 a.m. on your way home from work. You know, like bro, like he was swerving. I'm telling you, that boy was. Like he was trucking, man, like just rocking and rolling, dude. It's just so funny.
He must be fun.
It's just
I
funny.
am the captain now.
And like he's like, look at me, I am captain now. We run this to right.
You
stuck it. Oh my gosh!
You do not know how to turn left.
The meme.
You do not know how to keep it straight. You can't shoot straight.
The meme behind it though is like phenomenal. I'm loving all the memes.
Which one?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, which one?
The meme about the mistake.
All of them.
What was your favorite one?
All of them. You may have made mistakes, but at least your mistake can't be seen from space.
My favorite one is where
and then they have the space picture of the ship.
Oh, I want the NFT of that thing.
I want it too.
Space picture.
My favorite is someone was like comparing it to the anime of Initial D and how they were trying to do drifting. Like, it's so funny. That's pretty great.
What were you thinking, dude?
I don't know.
Yeah, I was just trying to drift, bro. Trying to do some drifts.
What, they don't got bumpers on this, huh? They ain't got no bumper walls? No bumper walls. You tell me you got no bumpers wall, huh? Nobody's got bumper walls.
I was watching Tokyo Drift, man. I got inspired. Trying to use the handbrake. That's not a handbrake, you idiot.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So.
Cool.
Anything else we can?
No, well, I think I got a jet, but it's been a blast, man. Everybody's been good.
Yeah. Thanks for sticking with us, guys. I know our schedule's kind of rocky, but we appreciate all the support and stuff. Go check out our Patreon. There's several ways you can get involved and also help us out with the podcast.
Yeah, guys. Yeah. Chris, where can we find you, Chris?
You can check me out on monkeybutlerinimprov.com. We do classes and teach people how to do improv from beginner to show level.
Oh, man, that's awesome.
Nice. Joe, how about you?
Twitch, man. Twitch.tv, Average Joe Show, AVGJOE Show. That's where you guys can find me.
.org.
.yomom. .com. Twitch.tv.
When's your NFT coming out?
.tv. I'm working on it. So far, they have not accepted my nude ones. Apparently, nude NFTs are not accepted. So I gotta send some new shots.
Oh, well, it's just you. You might have to.
Oh yeah, it's true.
I don't know. You might have to shape up a bit. Sorry, I said it.
It's cool.
Ship up or shape out.
Anyways, yeah. So Pizza Subs podcast. I think it's like /patreon.com or patreon.com/pizza subs. Something like that. Link will be in the description, as always. We also have a YouTube channel that I know it's not updated as much, but we're working on it. So, yeah, and then hopefully we can get Carla back. So
hopefully.
Carla!
Cool. All right, well, thanks, guys. Thanks for joining me, and thanks for listening.
Later, guys.
Have a great week.
Later.